In a time when knowledge and information were rare and sweet, a literate scholar who was deep in his knowledge and experience was seeking some possible answers to brewing questions troubling his heart. He traveled to distant lands in quest of these answers that troubled his coveted sleep. He couldn't find any soul that could respond to his questions. This depleted him to the point of losing his appetite. His wife was downcasted because of his condition and confided in a friend. Her friend referred the matter to her husband, who was a merchant of camels and has traveled to the ends of the earth in doing business. He knew a Zen master who could possibly provide answers to issues haunting the heart. So the merchant set up a meeting between the uptight scholar and the Zen master. On arrival, the scholar-berate questions were presented without hesitation. The Zen master began to dish out distinct amount of knowledge he had about what the scholar has asked. The answers were apt and accurate, but as the proceeding went on, the scholar kept interrupting the Zen master by offering his knowledge about the topic of discussion. It went on like that for several hours. As soon as the Zen master said a thing, the scholar also had 2 or 3 things to say about the same question he has asked. The Zen master became weary of the scholar's arrogant and inconsiderate attitude towards interruption. The Zen master excused himself and went inside his chambers and brought out 2 cups and a jug of green tea. The Zen master placed one in front of the scholar and the other cup in front of himself. He poured the tea first into his cup and then started pouring the tea into the scholar's cup. It became full, but he kept pouring and the tea was running over. The scholar drew the attention of the Zen master, informing him to stop pouring the tea into the cup, for he was spilling the tea all over the place. The Zen master then replied and said, "This is you." The scholar was dumbfounded and never said a word again until he left the place. The moral of this story is, until we empty ourselves of pride and arrogance, we will be just like the scholar in this tale. We are full of ourselves. I am full of myself. You are full of yourself. And that impedes gaining more knowledge and wisdom. We think we know it all. We rarely give room for the least significant person to teach us a thing or two. What good is a cup if it is full? It's of no good. Learn to empty ourselves from what gets us filled up. We should pride ourselves on humility, not ego. Let us use our ego as tool and not let our ego use us or blinds us. There is so much out there we can learn from the uneducated and insignificant people we come across daily. There is something that you can learn no matter how knowledgeable you are. And even if you know a thing, let another teach it to you through his own perspective.